Another Divit upload in less than a week? Seriously think I would go nude or I would go shirtless without even charging a single rupee for it. But I have figured out, I think, the perfect way to take a cold shower. Ignore the pimple over here, काफी गंदा है. I don't know how. I think like 2 days I stopped drinking less than 2 or 3 bottles of water and I got a pimple immediately. But that aside, the best way to take a cold shower, I feel, apart from the fact जो है to accept that you're taking a cold shower, I think a better consideration would be that first is you need to pour the cold water directly on your head. Now you might be thinking, Divit, क्यों? Because what happens is that by pouring the cold water on your head, at least जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ, it might be that simply your mind gets accepts the fact कि यार I'm fucked in every single way possible. All my holes are filled. I just need to accept the fact. It's like accepting the fact that you have to use someone else's phone once it's died. The charge has died down in the airport. काफी गंदा था भाई, but yeah. So that's the more or less the approach of taking a cold shower. But besides that, आज breakfast I went to the gym and good news first of all, which I think all of us should applaud, is Divit hit a new PR deadlift में. So I managed to hit a new PR. I think we're at around 75 kgs. I think we're at about 75 kgs, so to speak. आज का plan काफ़ी simple है. We have one class at 11, then we have another class at 2, which last week, if you remember, I slept completely through. But I thought I can take this vlog to answer one simple question, मेरे opinion में, कि I want to figure out what is my favorite sport. प्रियांशु, मुझे एक क्वेश्चन है. तेरा फेवरेट स्पोर्ट क्या है?
Basketball.
Why do you like basketball?
Favorite
sport is playing with himself.
Huh?
It's better than playing with myself.
Siddhant, what is your favorite sport? Siddhant, what is your favorite sport? Siddhant, for the third time, what is your favorite sport?
मैं बता.
ऋषि, तेरा favorite sport क्या है?
फेवरेट व्हाट?
Sport.
मेरा एक कर्लिंग, आइस कर्लिंग.
वो तुझे तो सुनाई नहीं दे रहा था ना?
क्या कर रहा है?
ब्लॉग करने की ट्राई कर रहा हूँ. ऋषि, आज कितने क्लास मिस किया तूने?
आज मैंने 2 ही करी है, लेकिन 2 मेरे थ्रेशोल्ड से बहुत आगे होते.
तुझे लगता है तेरा जो ट्रेड ऑफ था वो वर्थ इट?
तो बढ़िया मिला यार. भाड़ में जाए मोड़ी, भाड़ में जाए इकोनॉमेट्रिक्स, वो तो मुझे भाड़ की भट्टी में जाए.
बट सोना है.
बहुत बढ़िया नींद मिली यार आज.
तेरा था कैसा था सोहम दिन आज?
एक ही क्लास होता है मेरा.
मैं तेरे क्लासेस के बारे में नहीं पूछा ना.
कैसा क्या था?
कैसा था दिन? कैसा था
दिन? था शुरू हुआ वो दोपहर को, उसके बाद मैंने खाया खाना, फिर हमारे
नहीं इतना नहीं सी. सनसेट भाई, सनसेट देख तू. कैमरा तेरे पे फोकस नहीं है. मैं सिर्फ तेरे पे फोकस दे रहा हूँ. क्यों? तू भाई
गाड़ में डाल दे कैमरा.
अपना 2.5 मेगापिक्सल का कैमरा.
तुझे लगता है मैं फ्री में दूं? मैं अपनी गाड़ी की इंश्योर.
मैं रुक तेरे प्लेसमेंट दिखाता हूँ.
लेट्स गो.
डेविड की प्लेसमेंट खाली है.
हो गया खुद.
देख,
हाँ, मैंने
सब
वो सब
खाली है
खत्म किया है,
प्रॉपर.
हाँ.
प्रॉपर खाली है.
वो क्योंकि मैं एम्प्लॉय बन गया ना कल ही, तो जो सारा स्टॉक था वो एम्प्टी करना था. तो इसके अंदर हमारा पहला वेंडर मुठिया मारता था और अभी अपना नया वेंडर गया है मुठिया मारने. सोहम, व्हाट इज योर फेवरेट स्पोर्ट?
Depends.
What is the sport which you can go about every single day? Like you can choose not to play it you can choose not to play it anymore, but you just want to keep watching it. Is that what you would call a sport that you love, or is a sport that you love something which
A sport which I love is which I like to play.
which is that?
It depends on the weather. Because since I was a kid, I have played football, then I've played basketball, then I've played volleyball, and after coming to Plux, I've also played badminton.
So what is a sport that you'll go without playing? You can't go without playing.
Can't go without playing.
Any season, any weather, any time of the day.
I want to say football, but uh, I've not played it like for months.
So is it badminton then? At this point.
At this point, not even badminton.
Then
Volleyball we could have won that day.
what is your favorite sport? I'm
To
asking that.
watch or to play?
What do you define as a favorite sport? You said it's something that you
To
can't go
watch
without playing.
and to play.
What is that?
I like to watch football and volleyball.
But you like to play?
It's
A tough question to answer, or a question that has
tough.
no answer?
It's a tough question for especially.
I feel so. I'm building the question, matlab, at least from what I'm thinking, is that my question this episode, which I want to answer
It
is.
also depends on which team I'm playing with and against.
चले
Chalo.
किधर?
शूटिंग
Shooting.
So, I feel like the one question I want to really know right now is that what is the sport जो मुझे पसंद आता है? I mean, you can say that this vlogs at this point is something about me figuring out मुझे क्या करना है ज़िंदगी में, because I'm lost and my locations I'm trying, मतलब this is my attempt कि मैं location change कर रहा हूँ, वरना प्रियांश मुझे डांटता है, बोलता है कि तेरा vlog बहुत boring है, which I partially agree with. But the question which I really मतलब मुझे जानना था is what is my favorite sport. Now the weird thing is that सब लोग अलग अलग तरीके से डिफाइन करते हैं. So I know Sohar likes badminton, I know Ayush likes whatever sport he plays, I don't know, कुछ भी पिकल बॉल कल पिकअप करके बोल देगा कि मैं नेशनल खेलता हूँ. ऋषि, I don't know what he likes, lacrosse and ice hockey for some reason, and if it comes to a sport it's always 18 plus with Rishi Vijayvargiya. Priyanshu Singhal, he likes playing with himself, that he's a excellent competitor in. But Priyansh ko tennis, Priyansh ko basketball, Soham ko maybe. Soham is not figured out. I feel like the question is what is the definition of a favorite sport? Is it something for me that I like to watch? I don't think so necessarily. But for me, I think it's something that I really would love to. It's something that I just love to be in every second more than even watch. Now watching is just a joy that comes besides that. And एक interesting चीज़ जो मैंने notice किया है is I feel that people choose, मतलब it's like once people choose a favorite sport that they love, you can say that after that they have this affinity for like every single sport. क्योंकि मुझे जितना याद है कि before I even figured out a possibility of my favorite sport, I was not interested in any other sport. So let's say a guy likes badminton. If he likes badminton, it's very sure that he can get into any other sport very easily. Not मतलब fitness के level में, but in terms of engagement of the sport मैं वही सोच रहा था. I think I have an idea of what the sport which I want to do really, the sport that I love actually is. And I think it's running. I have decided to make a new series on this channel. Movie of the week. So today's movie of the week is a 2021. मैं सोच रहा हूँ देने के लिए. It's homework which I think all of you should watch at least. I don't know by when the next upload comes, but पता नहीं कब आएगा. But the movie that you have to watch, which I recommend, is Drive My Car. Drive My Car करीब I think कितने घंटे की मूवी? Let me just Google and find out. It is, I think, totally 3 hours. So it is pretty fucking huge. But 3 घंटे की मूवी है, which I really recommend मतलब watch करने के लिए. Like I was fucking shocked how well written the story was. So me and Rishi, we sat together at 1 o'clock. We started. हम 3 बजे तक देखते रहे, मूवी ख़त्म ही नहीं हुआ. So we had to like delay it even further. But yeah, I think the movie which I'm recommending you now to watch is Drive My Car. I think who's the director? The director for the movie is Ryusuke Hamaguchi. But by lovely film, like, and I think it's like based on a Russian author ka kind of like, it revolves loosely around a guy whose wife cheats on him and then dies. But after that, it's like it builds so well, and it's loosely like tied like there's parallels between a story जिसका नाम है अंकल वान्या I think, yeah, जो चेकॉव ने लिखा था, some Russian author guy, some Russian author. So it's like that play, and like it's used as a parallel to talk about अपना main character का life. बहुत प्यारी वीडियो है, and you have like you can watch it illegally anywhere, प्राइम पे भी है, but it's lovely. So I think I recommend that अभी के लिए. स्क्रिप्ट कैसे जा रहा है? वेल, इफ़ यू नो, आई एम recommending movies, it's not doing that well. तो I'm not feeling that good. Oh, ये क्या आ रहा है? Bro, this is hilarious. Wait. I have to open WhatsApp right now. Oh my god. Like they found the perfect target audience for this. Attend a free class and learn how to create anime. Hilarious. But हाँ, अभी मैं जा रहा हूँ स्क्रिप्ट लिखने के लिए. I think so. The good news is I'd actually finished whatever I was supposed to write that day itself. So I'm proud of myself with it. But there's still a lot more left. So I think from 60% अब अभी up कर सकते to around 75 to 80%. But we have a lot of work left. So we'll get back to working on that right now. तो ये देखो अमूल इंडिया ट्वाइलाइट ट्रिस्ट और जोजो रेफरेंस. ये जोजो रेफरेंस ऐसे है. जोजो रेफरेंस सही है. जोजो रेफरेंस. तो हम अभी शूट करने जा रहे हैं राउंड 2 ऑफ शूटिंग, इस बार कैरेक्टर्स के साथ. और मैन शो वी नीड एन एग्जीक्यूशन चेम्बर. प्लक्षा भाई जेल एग्जीक्यूशन चेम्बर सब साथ में दे रहे हैं, ऑल वन पिच. इट्स सो फकिंग एक्चुअली एज दो देयर इज समवन कमिंग टू हॉन्ट अस राइट नाउ. Like genuinely you can shoot a fucking 3 AM challenge इधर, इतना गंदा है. But it's fucking sexy. Location done है अपना. भाई मेरी, अरे ये तो वो स्विचेस है.
अबे नहीं खोल ऑन करके नहीं निकलेगी. बंद कर, रोटेट कर, अब निकाल. शिट ब्रो.
फैंसी शिट ब्रो, फैंसी शिट.
यूज तो कोई नहीं करने वाला है. तो कर वो पैंट कर यार, प्लीज पैंट कर. तड़प रहा हूँ वो सुनने के लिए.
चलो यार चलो.
सोहम दिखा, लीडर बोर्ड दिखा.
ये देख, टैब दबा रहा हूँ मैं.
बॉटम में दिख रहा है तू मुझे
1500
जितना.
पिंग.
नहीं तू बॉटम में दिख रहा है उतना दिख रहा है मुझे बस.
ऐसे खेलो भाई मैं 1500 पिंग के साथ. क्या पिंग है ये?
तू अपना ILDC प्रोजेक्ट कर ना सोहम, दोस्त के लिए वेट मत कर तू.
अरे क्या है यार, मुझे एक गेम खेलना है, एक.
और बगल में सिद्धांत फीफा स्पैम मार रहा है गोल्स.
7-0.
और एंड सोहम बॉटम फ्रैगिंग इन वैलो एज यूजुअल.
I just made it 8.
कैसे खेलूं मैं 1500 पिंग के बाद?
बहुत एविडेंट है कि सोहम का फेवरेट स्पोर्ट तो वैलोरेंट है. नाइस जंप स्केयर ना. तो आई एम टक्ड अवे इन बेड एंड आई एम रेडी टू फाइनली शट डाउन. आज ओवरऑल डे दिवित तू 10 में कितना रेट करेगा? दैट्स अ गुड क्वेश्चन तू पूछ रहा है तो मेरे से. बट आई एम इन अ रेड रूम राइट नाउ, सो गॉड ओनली नोज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग टू मी. ओवरऑल आई थिंक दिस डे वेंट वेल. अच्छा गया, अच्छा टाइम था, गुड टाइम वेल स्पेंट. आई रेट इट आई थिंक अ 7 out of 10. पीसफुल, कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं था, क्लासेस नहीं थे अपार्ट फ्रॉम द स्लीपिंग पार्ट, वो तो मैं मानता हूँ बुरा था. व्हाट इज़ द प्लान फॉर टुमारो? वेल कल पूरा शूटिंग होगा यार, ब्रेक ही नहीं मिलेगा. And I have a presentation to prepare because Wednesday we have to show that. It's like an individual assignment in a way, sort of, kind of. तो उसके लिए तैयार करनी पड़ेगी. Overall I think that when it comes to answering the question of what is my favorite sport, I think it's running. I love running. I've been running from around 8 months. I started it just as the sole purpose of trying to lose weight, but abhi I just don't want to stop. But the question I want to ask more is that is a person's favorite sport only limited to what he can play or what he likes? That's something which I really think of. But how are you doing? Sab badhiya? Are you enjoying life? How was your day? I think you had fun. Whatever it was, I know you had fun. I know you learned something new, and all I can say is just keep learning. Good night. Kal milte hain and let's see how has the filming panned out. I hopefully think that it is positive, and let's see what we're looking forward.